Hi guys, Tom here for GameSlean TV. We're over here at Sega, where we had a chance to check out Alien Isolation. So I'm over here with Al, and he is the creative lead in the game. So Al, why don't you tell us a little bit about Alien Isolation?
Well, Alien Isolation is a brand new first-person survival horror game. It's a game which goes back to the roots of the franchise, back to kind of taking the player back to Ridley Scott's Haunted House in Space, but featuring a new story, a new character who's very much underpowered and underprepared to face what she's going to be confronted with just to survive. I guess this is a game very much about survival. It's not about killing. We have this incredible. We really wanted to make the player feel like they're encountering Ridley Scott's original Alien.
That's the sitting through the developer walkthrough. It really felt like you were just fighting to survive. It wasn't like the James Cameron Aliens film at all, where you were like kicking ass, taking names. This was like, every decision, every second counted. So it was super tense, super scary. Yeah, I think that was where we were coming from. That we really wanted to give the player a really meaningful and a different interaction with the alien. That it wasn't just about using a pulse rifle to kill the alien. It was this kind of cat and mouse gameplay. They felt like there was a really thrilling ride to be had there, and I guess that was our starting point. That what would it be like to encounter this creature that was massive and terrifying, but really intelligent, that was just using its senses to dynamically react to what the player is doing. It's looking for you, it's listening for you, and I think that's what's so exciting about this coming to E3 and having people play the game is seeing, because every playthrough is different. It's down to how the player responds. And that's even what we saw in the walkthrough itself. The person playing through the walkthrough died. Then you could see that he was like, okay, well, that didn't work, so I have to go through and play this again a different way, because whatever going head on, it's not going to work.
It's great. It's this moment to moment assessing the situation and figuring out what your best tactic is, and being prepared to change up in real time if events and strategies don't pay off. It requires quite a bit of concentration, but it's also this kind of really thrilling ride of just trying to navigate your way through the world.
Tell me a little bit about the lighting and sound design. That was one thing. The game itself is scary, but the lighting effects seemed super true to the 1979 Ridley Scott film. The design overall, obviously very true to Ridley Scott's film, and the sound design itself. It took a scary game and just broke through a totally different level. Tell me a little bit about those two.
Well, from a top level, we really wanted to make a really immersive game that would really put you back in that space, and for me, kind of audio is almost half the experience. It's kind of playing in your mind, and so it's really when we decided early on to have this dynamic and reactive alien that could be doing anything, we wouldn't be able to predict what it was doing as designers, and so we needed all these systems to be able to accommodate that. So not least the audio. So we've got audio that's kind of being remixed in real time by the game to help support what's happening to the player. And then at the same time, like you said, the visuals, we love that 1970s view of the future. It's a really unique aesthetic.
It's cool that it was so it was like future low tech.
Yeah. So this game is set way in the future, but it's kind of baked in the past. It's this kind of clunky, chunky push button. It's kind of completely the opposite of your sort of hi-fi, sci-fi. The sort of touch screens and holograms. This is something much more mundane and sort of basic, but I think it kind of really supports the kind of grounded nature of the universe, and so really supports the alien.
Now, other than that, is there anything else you would like to disclose about this title? We're super excited about this. Is there anything else you'd like to disclose for our viewers?
I think one of the things that was really important to us is just what we really wanted to. We thought that everyone's best first experience of the game was actually not for us to really talk about it too much, but just to go hands-on. And so I think that's as developers, that's what's most exciting about this event is being able to put the game in so many people's hands.
Yeah, it's terrifying. So, and I also saw that you guys were nominated for some Best Of awards, so congratulations as well.
Thanks so much.
So yeah, you guys totally deserve it. So this game is appearing. It's multi-platform. It's appearing on what systems exactly?
So Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PC, and it'll be released on October the 7th, 2014.
All right, there you go, guys. We're over here with Al, Creative Assembly. Alien Isolation comes out October 7th.